Ah, Windows C. The mark of a game that's probably not going to do 3D graphics very well. Fortunately, this is not a 3D game. We got some super grainy, unskippable video. Oh my gosh. Digital Eclipse. So I ripped this disk, and when compressed to a .chd file that I'm running in the emulator called Flycast, the CHD for this whole GD-ROM is 18.9 megabytes. It's crazy. Fred Williams, Defender 2. Okay, so I basically got this. There's 6 games in this compilation, 6 Midway classic arcade games. I got it for Joust, and they know what's up because they put Joust front and center. So let's just, so you flip to the other 3 games in this very grainy digital arcade. Let's just check out Joust. So I got this just this week because it's such a cool high score screen, because I had thought I had kind of the ultimate 1080p version of Joust in the Joust for PS3, which was an early PS3 release, but I jailbroke my PS3 and then, you know, dumped the games that I wanted to play onto my PC, where I'll just play them in the emulator RPCS3. So I didn't need to record video of games off my PS3 anymore, since the games will be on my PC. So I had been playing it through. This is a very boring story. I'm going to start the game through component video, because the thing with the PS3 was that they were so paranoid about like people pirating Blu-ray discs, I think, Blu-ray movies and stuff, that they encrypted the video signal. I forget what the encryption is called, but basically all of the video coming out of the PS3 is encrypted all the time. So even if you're playing a game, which, you know, that a video of you playing a game, that video is not proprietary, but they didn't care. They just encrypted everything, so you can't record videos off it through HDMI because it's using the HDMI's built-in encryption stuff. Oh shoot, there's another. Okay. So basically you can't record games off PS3 through HDMI, even though PS3 is kind of built for HDMI. You have to get an analog video out cable, like, so the best I could get was component video, which is alright, but it's no HDMI, and I'd kind of gotten used to it and just kind of thinking of the PS3 as, you know, a little blurrier than other stuff, but it's not. So now that I swapped it, I was able to get rid of the component cable because I'm not recording off it anymore. Put in the HDMI cable. Man, that's sharp. But once you see, so I had only seen that PS3 Joust game in recent years. I'd only seen it in component video. But when I went and looked at it just this past week in HDMI, well, actually, I was playing it in the emulator on my PC. You can tell that the playfield graphics, the actual gameplay graphics, the ostriches and everything, they're slightly blurry, just slightly blurry. It's like, why? I mean, the game's running at 1080p and they still blurred the graphics, and what makes it even worse is that they've got these big ornate, you know, like flying ostrich sidebar graphics on the sides of the 1080p screen, and those are super sharp. Those aren't blurred, but the actual gameplay is blurred. So that, I was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't putting blurry graphics on my eyeballs. So I was looking around for how else can I play Joust. You know, like legit. Because I'm nothing if not legit, yeah. And, well, there's this PS3, or this Dreamcast, port. And so I got me a copy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So, of course, if you catch an egg in flight, it's worth more points. Is it like twice as many points? See, that was 500 points. Oh, well, you get a bonus. The caught it in the air bonus, so yeah, I guess that was twice as much. So, actually, though, it's sort of ironic because at the time, back in the day, when I did originally own this game, I was disappointed in it because it didn't support the Dreamcast VGA cable, or box, or whatever. Didn't support VGA output, so compared to my other games that I was playing through VGA, it was blurrier, because I had to output it through... What would I have been outputting it through? Maybe just component. I don't get it. Oh god, I hate it. But now that I'm emulating it, it doesn't matter whether or not it supports VGA, because the video out is straight to my screen. And no blurring involved. So yeah, nice and sharp now. Very cool. I'm gonna die. I hate the pterodactyl. I know you can stab it right in the mouth, and the way to do that is to get it to wedge itself between those two platforms right there, and then stab it from like here or something. But I'm not very good at doing that anyway. I got it though, 1,000 points. Sweet. Totally worth it. It's kind of a bad situation though. Yeah, come get some of that. Oh, see, I got that egg and I only got... Or wait, maybe... Which one's the bonus and which one's the actual egg value? I don't know. 56k. I don't know what my olden days high score was. It's gotta be higher than this, so... Because I got to some kind of stages back in the olden times where it's just... Well, there's another color of enemies. It's like red or something, and they're just like bouncing up and down. It's ridiculous. But I always kind of liked Joust, even back in the ancient times in the arcade. It does, like, I didn't... So I thought it was super cool when the PS3 came out and it had this 1080p port of Joust on it. Not this port, this was the Dreamcast one. And it even had like online leaderboards and stuff. See, now they only started with 3 ostriches each. But I didn't end up playing it that much, and I think it's just that it gets so darn hard pretty fast, and then what do, you know? It's not really a game. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I just don't have whatever it would have taken just to sit there and just keep, like, plugging away, just flapping away, trying to raise my score, a little more. I just couldn't really do that, but I do, like, just the design and the graphics and sound are just so good. Of course, Midway kind of had their sort of distinctive look and sounds, like they shared sound effects between so many of their arcade games. I mean, it's sort of the classic. So many games use the Defender sounds, essentially. So I got 750 for catching that. Is that because it was higher up? Oh no, that was a combo, right? That's what that is, because that was the third... Well, it's not a combo exactly, but it was the third egg I'd caught. So that's the first egg, so I get a 250 bonus. Oh. $750. Oh, so that's not even catching. You just get increasing points for each egg you get. So the bottom score is the egg value with the number of eggs multiplier. the green is the catching it in the air bonus, which I guess is just 500. Yeah, okay, I got it now. Oh, torqued. Uh-oh. Torqued myself. But just like the whole flapping thing was just so fun. In the arcade, just slapping and flapping. Slapping the button. It was pretty fun. I mean, you just gotta hit a button over and over. It was pretty cool, and hitting a button made you fly, and you felt like so kind of weirdly in control. Because you could control every single little flap of your mighty feathered steed. And you still can. It does seem strange that, well, I was going to say, it does seem strange there's no more, I don't think there's been a more recent port of Joust than the PS3 one, and it's probably some kind of, like, whoever holds the rights to Midway's arcade games now just doesn't care, or just has some reason for not getting them out there. I don't know. Seems kind of weird, really. Oh, that was poorly done. Oh, well, so these are the red ones, so what am I thinking of? It blue ones? Or no, gray ones? There's gray ones, blue ones, and red ones, right? Is that it? Oh, I chickened out. Oh, that was just not putting in the effort to flap enough. I knew that guy was coming. And the way that characters spawn in on these pads, I mean, it's very kind of like Tron the movie, like how characters just sort of, like the pad glows and the character just like grows up in a glowing silhouette. That's pretty sweet, right? So, not too many options, of course, just a fairly simple setup arcade game. I forgot that you start with 5 lives. I think that is how it usually did go, though. I don't know what the yellow version is. I thought I turned this on. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Well, I thought I turned the save on. Maybe I didn't save once. I don't know. Controller is left, right, and flap. You can also, like, stretch the screen, but you can't do it, you can only do it, like, left, right, or up, down separately. Actually, I can only go down. I guess I can hit the move thing, but so now it's all, the aspect ratio is all screwed up, so hopefully that fixed it. So I guess that's it. I guess, so what's this yellow version thing? Maybe there was some, like, special yellow cabinets or something. Maybe it was supposed to be golden cabinets. Well, that didn't seem hard or anything. Did I start with only 4? No, I guess, no, that's right. So I'm not going to be able to detect the difference. The difference is that I did a stupid thing right off the bat. And of course, in later waves, the upper platforms disintegrates. You just got this huge space you got to flap around in. You've got the whatever the highest state of the evil, the baddie knights are, just bouncing up and down like crazy because they can just elevate so fast. I'm not even getting even close to that though, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. You dope. Your ostrich can skid. Yeah. I forget what the other bird. Player 2 bird isn't an ostrich, right? What is it? I mean, and these guys are on like vultures. Are they giant vultures or are the knights just tiny? Oh, I just lazy flapping is what that was. Oh, you don't want to start at the bottom. Losing my egg in the lava. Oh, we got a blue guy. Oh, I just gained a life. Did I get the blue guy? Where'd the blue guy go? I didn't think I hit him. Oh, there's another blue guy. I'm doing really bad. Well, someday I'll be here with time to just own the game, right? I'll really get into it, maybe. Oh man, oh no, so my 56K score is still there. It's number 2. It's not a daily score. So I set it to the yellow version, but it didn't, like, wipe the scores. Okay, oh, jeez. I'm gonna Google. I snared my poor headphone cable. I'm gonna Google this yellow version. Google, tell me what Joust yellow version is. Williams manuals only mention yellow, red, no. I do have the friggin' manual I could go dig up. I got this game. It was actually a sealed copy. It wasn't that expensive either. Just got it off eBay. Oh, Joust Yellow Label. Okay, this is on arcade-museum.com. Joust Yellow Label. The abbreviation is Jousty. Or Joust Y. Well, it's identifying the ROMs, but doesn't tell me anything about it. What is Joust Yellow Label? It's the same page. Joust Label Variation. Orange versus yellow fonts. Atari 2600. Atari 2600. Wait. I have 2 copies of Joust, both silver labels. One is more orange. The other has yellow fonts. And the picture is much more bright, plus sharper. But that's Atari 2600. Okay, what does this Arcade Italia have to say? It's got an entry for Jousty. Okay. It does not wait. It's got some, it's explaining what the game is. The upright version of Joust was a dedicated cabinet. And there was a cocktail version. One of the most, okay, but was one of those the yellow? Trivia. Nothing about yellow version there. Well, what? Oh. Red version has a default high score of 107,212 points. Green and yellow. What is my... Oh, man. My headphone cable is being mean. Green and yellow versions have 109,102 points as the default high score. Also, the green version fixes a well-known bug that allowed you to endlessly kill pterodactyls on certain levels, thus achieving incredible scores. So, okay, so the question is, well, let's see here. So this is still yellow version. Show me the high score table. Come on, Joust. I guess if I quit to the menu, it would come right to home. Okay. 109,102, so that is the green or yellow default high score. So if I go turn it to be not the yellow version, let's just save, just in case. I guess I would have done that when I quit, so that's when it autosaves. It doesn't autosave when you change the options. Now it's still 109,102, so that means this is now the green version, because it was green and yellow that have 109,102 as the default high score, right? Unless those are locked in now. The green version fixes a well-known bug that allowed you to endlessly kill pterodactyls on certain levels, so maybe this is the one with the pterodactyl exploit fix. That I don't even know how to do that, so maybe I should just go look at GameFAQs. It doesn't say why they're called those certain colors. GameFAQs. Joust. Okay. Arcade games, cheats. Why is it showing me 360 version cheats? Okay. Guides. There's a FAQ by Wardoc. 19 kilobyte FAQ. Jeez. Well, it doesn't even have the word yellow in it. Green? Pterodactyl. There are specific ways to eliminate them discussed in Chapter 7. Okay, playing the game. Couple ways to kill off the pterodactyl. It's just, okay. Oh yeah, pterodactyl, right. So some players take out all the enemy riders but one, then they lead this rider toward the lava. They spell it lave, so the lava troll can grab them. The player then sits and hunts pterodactyls. This is a long process that is definitely loaded with peril. So I guess you could do that indefinitely if you were good. That's it for that FAQ. There's one other arcade FAQ. There's an NES version of Joust. I wonder why I never got that as a kid. Okay. Easy tarot kill. If all the enemies are gone, you've got an egg on the L mid or R mid lance. Do a hover trick and flap up as you make the kill to avoid catching the egg. Stand next to the egg. This gets hard to describe, but in essence, you have to be in the L mid land and facing right soon after picking up the egg. When the tarot comes out, the egg is on the top section of the R mid land. This is describing in excruciatingly hard to follow detail about an easy way to place yourself to get the pterodactyl. But that's not repeatable. No. No, here's more pterodactyl strategies. Holy cow, this goes on and on. Loose pterodactyls. Still nothing about different color versions either. So, I guess it's just... Well... So green version fixes the bug. So maybe it's the yellow version that has the bug. So if you wanted to play with the bug, you could do the yellow version. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. That's my best guess. But well... So what is the bug fix? Let me see if I can Google that. Various Joust ROM versions. Oh, that could help. There could be up to 5 different Joust ROM sets. Yellow, red, white with white stripe, green, white with green stripes. Where do they get these colors? Williams manuals only mention yellow. I should look up the manual. Dreamcast. Because I'm too lazy to go get it out of my closet. Joust manual. Why didn't I just do that before? Joust.pdf. That's the arcade manual. Dreamcast instruction manual. No, that's for the console. Doesn't anybody... Okay, wait. There's a whole bunch of Dreamcast manuals. Yeah, I need Midway. This is good footage. Midway, greatest arcade hits. Did I call it by the right name? I probably called this thing a wrong name. It's Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits Volume 1. I called it Treasures or something, didn't I? Gosh, dang it. I don't even know what I'm playing. Why is this so tiny? Okay. Whoops. Joust must have been over. Okay. It doesn't even say. It shows a screenshot of the options screen, but it doesn't say what they do. Oh. That sucks. Hit the pterodactyl directly in the mouth to defeat it. Well, good tip. Okay, that didn't work. Williams manuals only mention yellow, red, and green and say yellow and red are interchangeable, i.e. the same, and that green is the latest version with the pterodactyl cheat fix. Yet on Sean Riddle's website, it says yellow and red have different default scores. Well, that's what this other thing I was looking at said. SeanRiddle.com/willrom.html. Joust. Red and yellow have the pterodactyl cheat. Red has default high score. Yeah. So apparently yellow does have the pterodactyl cheat, and he's linked to the pterodactyl bug. There's a bug that allowed you to easily kill pterodactyls as long as you could stand it. This was present in the red and yellow ROMs, eliminated in the green. You only get 1,000 points for each pterodactyl, blah, blah. The bug can only be exploited on waves that have the center platform after the lava troll is present. First, kill all the enemies except for one hunter, the gray buzzard rider. Fly low over the lava until he gets caught. If he gets free, try again. As soon as he is caught, land on the center platform. Stay close to the middle. After a while, a pterodactyl will come after you. Just point towards him while standing on the platform. He will fly directly into your lance. In a while, you start getting 3 pterodactyls on the screen at once. The only difficulty is staying on the platform as several come for you. So... yeah, the bug was present in the red and yellow ROM versions. But eliminated in the green version. So it doesn't say what you're playing if you're not on the yellow version. But if I'm not on the yellow version now... so there's no lava troll here, because you've still got the things are shut at the bottom. I'm not going to be able to reproduce this. You got to get the guy in the lava. He's got to be gray, apparently. I'm not even going to be able to get to a level with a gray guy in the lava. This is a fool's errand, and I'm a fool, and I can't even do it. I bet. I don't know. Why am I being negative? I'm being negative because I need to wrap this up and go to bed. Oh. Grandpa needs beddy time or something. Okay, come on. I guess I could let a guy become gray, right? So we got lava now. Oh, I killed them all. Well, no, there's still an egg down there, so that's okay. Okay. Okay, go ahead and hatch. And then we gotta get in the lava. Get you in the... no, the pterodactyl's here already. I knew I would screw that up. How do I get him in the lava, man? What did this website say? Fly over lava until he gets caught. Well, that's very helpful. Oh no, now he's... oh, this isn't gonna work at all now. I'm just gonna die. Okay, forget it. Anyway, well, that's probably the one with the pterodactyl bug fix. It doesn't describe what the bug fix is, but no. Man, it doesn't really it only auto-saves after protesting. So, these other Williams games are a little too flashy for me to want to play. They're just, like the flashing effects are not things I want to put on my eyeballs, because, you know, migraines and stuff. So, with Robotron here, I'm using the D-pad to move and the face buttons, the 4 face buttons, to shoot in different directions. There's no, well, I guess the Dreamcast pad only had the, oh wait, it had the left analog, and, okay, what are the control options here? So, in theory, yeah, you can't, okay, so I could set it up. I could set up fire on the right analog. That's not, wait, it's calling it the right, well, I would have to reprogram this through Flycast setup. That would be the better way just to do that. But, yeah, okay, that's fine. So, I mean, it's a sharp-looking version. But just, I mean, the color cycling stuff, I just can't, I can't hang with that right now. My eyeballs are not in shape. So we're not going to do that. Same with Defender, really. I don't remember the ship being gray like that. I mean, you want color cycling effects. Defender was just all about color cycling effects. I always stunk at Defender. Why didn't it scroll? What the? I guess that was just me somehow not scrolling, not moving hard enough. Oh. Jeez. Oh, there's a flash when you die. I forgot about that. Oh, sorry. Yikes. So yeah, I'm not gonna play those. Bubbles might work out. I vaguely remember something about Bubbles. I mean, I remember Bubbles being here. Defender 2, well... Oh no, did my sound just die? I had this happen earlier. Looks like my sound died. What if I close game and restart? I don't know if that's a Flycast bug or what. Oh man, come on. Like, they just really wanted you to watch these really grainy videos. This'll impress everybody. They won't want to skip it, and we won't let them. You can skip it once the credits come on screen, though. That's all weird. It's all weird. Okay. I don't know if I ever even saw Defender 2 in the arcade. What is this? A war? It seems like it's starting off with more advanced enemies. Does that volcano hurt you? Like, I don't think you had this enemies this dangerous in stage 1 of... It won't let me turn around. Oh. Well, in the first Defender, didn't you have to hit a button to turn or something? Like the arcade version? Like the controls were really different than we would think of controls, setting up controls now. Like, I think the joystick only moved up and down. I don't know. Oh, what the heck is that? Alright, well. And then Sinistar I never really saw. I don't think I saw in the arcade. Cine bombs. Uh-oh. Oh, now I have to use the left analog. Ugh. Weird sounds, man. It was pretty wild. That thing just bounced off me. Can I shoot asteroids? Well, I can't aim well enough to shoot them. These guys just bounce off me. That's weird. I don't think I can shoot the asteroids. Yeah, just bounce off everything. That's pretty sweet. Why do the asteroids flicker? It's kind of an existential question. Why do asteroids flicker? I bet I couldn't just bounce off an asteroid. And they had the whole radar, Defender radar display still going. This must have come out after Defender. It's like a lot busier and smoother and faster. Oh yeah, and it has that oddly quiet digitized voice. Uh-oh. Hey, why didn't that show up on the radar? Or did it? I ain't scared of you, weirdo voice. I don't even know what I mean, do I just shoot stuff indefinitely? Well, go get a snack. Oh, I guess somebody hit me. There he is. Yeah. Is he the yellow thing? Oh, he's the yellow thing. Oh, I got eaten. That's kind of cool. So, mine crystals? Is that what I'm not doing correctly? Do I have to like blow up asteroids or something? Is there a bomb button? Wait, what's this thing? I don't know. I don't think I like this game. I must have seen it in the arcade. Use joystick. Oh. Wow. Cool. So yeah, I mean, that's got flashing stuff too. Let's try bubbles. This couldn't have flashing stuff. Oh, here we go. Well, there you go. Yeah, I distinctly remember playing bubbles on the Dreamcast back in the day and feeling just kind of weird about it. Okay, I'm the bubble. My buttons don't do anything. So it seems like I'm trying to pick up these little barf patches and not run into the giant ant. So I guess I'm supposed to be cleaning the sink, is that... You would think I would be working with the scrub brushes, but they look mean. I got the sweeping woman. Is that an ant, or is it like a spider, or some other type of insect? Hey, sweeping lady. Oh, I can get the tiny little bug, not the big bug. Oh, my bubbles really oh, I can hit the brushes, okay. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the brushes into the big bug. No, apparently not. I can't touch a brush. Crumb. C-R-U-M. Don't touch brush. Oh, it says don't touch brush, but I thought I touched a brush before. Greasy. Razor blades. To kill roach, touch with broom. Oh. To get broom, touch it first. Man, this is complicated. Okay, there's a flashing thing going on too, but whatever. So, I have to get the broom from the cleaning lady. Okay. Now I can touch the brushes? No. Then don't go down the drain. Oh, I get bigger as I eat stuff. So... I don't understand the brush thing. There's a razor blade. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I do to bugs in the sink. Just give them some water. Oh, we got greasies. Oh man, I think I'm going a lot faster now. Oh, so now I have a broom. Why wasn't I getting that before? Ah, I got the bug with my little tiny broom. This makes... Oh wait, the broom left. The broom was only good for one bug. Man, this is weird. Okay, what button? Man, you don't use any buttons in this. Not even enter an initial. You just move to the right and it ends. Sync ends when points are gone. Bubble is washed down drain unless Bubble has mouth. What? Bubble is washed down drain. Collect bonus when drain flashes green. Dive ahead once sinking. Oh, I was wondering what that meant. They always had to have some kind of color flash. Oh wow, look at all that stuff. So when I get a mouth, is that when the drain flashes green? It's flashing red. I don't have a mouth yet. I have no mouth and I can't drain. Well, what was that all about? Now I can jump ahead. Oh, there's some color cycling for us. Man, they're going for all kinds of crazy sounds. Got a broom, but I guess I just want to... Oh, well, I guess I want to kill the bug with it. I don't know what would happen if I hit a broom with it. Oh, I was going green and then red. What the heck? I got lucky. These greasies. I mean, there's 6 razor blades in here. Oh, golly. Oh, I still have my broom. Those sounds, man. Man, it starts flashing green, but then it throws a red in there. Is that just to mess with you? See, I touched the cleaning lady, but I didn't get a broom. Oh, there's weird acceleration too. Was this must have been a trackball game or something. It feels like it was a trackball game. So, right when I was going in. Well, I guess we'll do legit. This is Bubbles. Well, I think that's all the bubbles I need. That's a pretty weird game, man. They were just coming up with all kinds of crazy stuff. Midway, I guess. I don't know. Oh, is it not gonna... You have to turn on autosave separately for each game. So yeah, I basically got this for Joust. And I don't know how much I'm really gonna play Joust, but you know, I just didn't feel right not having a nice sharp version of Joust. I thought I had one on the PS3. I just never played it. And then I found out it wasn't nice and sharp, so I had to get this one. Like, why isn't there just a Joust on Steam? I have no idea, like, what company even would have the Midway stuff. Like, there's still, like, Williams art, pinball machines still get, like, licensed out for stuff. And that was somehow related to... I don't know. It's a Midway, right? Valley Williams, Midway, I don't know. And there is a volume 2, and I looked at it and decided there wasn't anything on it that I wanted. I think it has Rampage, and some other game that I sort of like, but there's also 3 larger collections on PS2. One of which I had, and didn't play, and 2 of which I had now ordered. And one of those has Rampage. And Rampage actually is a high-resolution game. It probably would look weird on Dreamcast. I don't know. And Joust is on one of those as well, but it's very blurry. Joust 2 is on one of those, and it's very blurry. And I don't actually care that much about Rampage. Like, Rampage is... Well, it's not really... It gets kind of dull, single player. Rampage does. At least I was never really able to stick with it single player. But I don't really stick with this, but I still feel like this is more of a single player game than Rampage is. Rampage felt way more like it was about being one giant monster punching your friend who was another giant monster. Oh, God, I was lazy. Well, there was a gray guy in the lava, but... Okay. Wow, I got a high score, though. What the heck did I do? I mean, already it's kind of high-ish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it all fell apart. Come on. Oh, man. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a stray brown pixel on the left-hand side. Ah! Oh, now it's gone. Well, that was a bad start. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty much me and Joust right now. Just getting popped. Oh, my score was gone. Well, that's discouraging. What the heck? Is it because I switched the save is on? Not on the yellow version. If I exit, it's going to save. If I go back, that score is still there. So maybe it's because did I get that score on the... I wasn't on the yellow version when I got that, was I? I guess there's one way to try to find out. Okay, so it's on yellow. Now, oh, what the heck happened to my 56K score? Did I reset the score somehow? So now it's back to not yellow. It couldn't be just because I played a different game, could it? No, still there. Did I... Oh, well, I quit out of the whole game at one point because I lost sound. Okay, what if I... Because it's supposedly saving, but is it? Maybe it doesn't auto-load. That would be bizarre, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Microsoft Windows CE. Did I just lose sound again? Oh, I'm speeding it up, that's why. Oh, come on. I'm never gonna remember this name. I keep thinking it's the treasure something or other. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so it doesn't auto-load. Wow. How did they not think of that one? Yikes. Well, my amazing 56K score is gone. It's just downhill from here. Anyway, that's Joust. It's pretty cool. That no auto load thing is kind of annoying. Other than that, this version plays real good. And you can pick between 2 different ROMs if you want the, presumably if you want the pterodactyl cheat one. But it doesn't clear the high scores when you do that, so I guess you could mess with your friends who didn't know about that. But they wouldn't be doing that pterodactyl cheat anyway, so that's pretty pointless. That was real close. I was really trying to catch that egg before it bounced, but I didn't. Ooh. There we go. Like, the animation in this game is just still looks good. Look at those legs. Like the arcs of the eggs, those still look good. This game had physics, man. Still does. Oh, that guy had a lot more lift than I figured. Oh, heck. Okay, so one problem with this version is that you can't really tell where the ceiling is. Because it doesn't fit the full height of the screen. So there's a little border up there, but you can't see it. Well, that egg is gone. Dang it. Oh, yeah, he just dropped on me. Dang it, pterodactyl. I just sat on that guy. Get out of here. Big old lizard. Oh. I wonder why it has to be a gray guy. Oh, I guess because a red guy doesn't have enough lift to not to get sucked into the lava when the hand grabs him. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. That was pretty stupid. I'm gonna get killed. Okay. Oh, that's how I got the score in the last one. You just get the egg wave, and then you get a gaggle of points. Nope. And then the points slow down because it gets harder. Come on. Come on. Who's gonna step up to this? Uh-oh. Yeah. 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 Got it. Man, that pixel's still there. Is that how the arcade version worked? Oh. Doinked. Okay, I hate being down here. Oh, the eggs just jet right into the lava. Uh-oh. Oh, that was real lucky. That was dumb. Gosh, dang it. Darn pterodactyl. Oh, it's there from the beginning, I forgot. Hey, free egg. Oh. See ya. No. Hey, I got a high score. Okay, so I gotta remember to save. Well, it'll auto-save, and then I have to remember to manually load every single time I start the game. Or my precious score will be gone. Wow, I can't flap worth a darn. I was never good at, like, you know, jamming on the button in games. Never a fast button presser. Oh, well, here's where your score ratchets up another notch or two. Jeez. That guy just got a rush of adrenaline. Oh man, I missed everybody. Uh-oh. It's real bad. It's just a forest of jerks. Now there's gonna be pterodactyls coming because I'm wasting time. Ooh. Oh gosh, dang, wasn't paying attention. That was just dumb. Well, 88, that's pretty good. That's a nice, easy number to remember. Okay, well, Midway's Greatest Hits Volume 1, and it's got Joust in it, so... I mean, I don't know if Bubbles is a greatest hit. Defender definitely is. I just can't... can't handle them colors. And not auto-loading is kind of bad. I mean, Robotron's obviously a greatest hit as well. Defender 2, I don't know about that one. Sinistar, never my cup of tea, I don't think. Bubbles, it's kind of a debatable greatest hits collection, but man, water. But, like, if I could handle the colors, I would be more into it, because then I could play Defender and Robotron, and those look like pretty good versions. But, you know, Joust is cool. I like Joust. And I don't know when's the next time we're gonna get a port of Joust. Whoever owns Williams, I'm talking to you. Gotta look that up. Williams. Who owns Williams? No, am I? Williams Games. WMS. Oh, that's right. Aren't they just like gambling machines now or something? WMS Industries was an American electronic gaming and amusement manufacturer in Enterprise, Nevada. It was merged into Scientific Games in 2016. WMS's predecessor was the Williams Manufacturing Company, founded in 1943 by Harry E. Williams. However, the company that became WMS Industries was formally founded in 1974 as Williams Electronics. Initially a manufacturer of pinball machines, this is Wikipedia. 1964, they were acquired by jukebox manufacturer Seaberg Corp., reorganized as Williams Electronics Manufacturing Division. In 1973, they branched out into coin-operated arcade video games with Pong clone Paddleball, eventually creating a number of video game classics, including Defender and Robotron 2084. They didn't mention Joust. Incorporated in 74, they were incorporated as a wholly owned subsidiary of Seaberg, changed its name to X-Core International in 77. Williams Electronics was spun out as an independent company in 81. Man, this is the names, that's crazy. 1987, they went public as WMS Industries. In 88, it acquired Bally Midway. The video game operations were consolidated under the Midway name, while pinball machines continued to use the Williams and Bally names. Oh my gosh. WMS was acquired by Tradewest in 94 to allow the company to publish its own home ports of arcade games directly instead of licensing them to other publishers. Midway Games was taken public in 1996 and fully spun off in 1998. WMS created a subsidiary, WMS Gaming, for manufacturing gambling equipment in 91. Closed its pinball division in 99 after high losses with the Pinball 2000 concept. 2013, they became a wholly owned subsidiary of Scientific Games. 2016, they merged and renamed itself Light and Wonder in 2022. Light and Wonder? What the heck does Light and Wonder do? They provide gambling products and services. Yeah. So yeah, probably Light and Wonder has the Williams IP property, whatever license, and they just make gambling games, and they just, like, why would they make something that's not gambling? It probably wouldn't make as much money. Yeah, Light and Wonder. Light and Wonder's gaming division provides products such as slot machines, table games, shuffling machines. What the heck is a shuffling machine? Is that just shuffles cards? Yeah. Casino casino management systems. Its brands include Bally, WMS, and Shuffle Master. Well, that's depressing. So, no Joust for us. So wait, when did Joust on PS3 come out? PS3 Joust. I didn't even spell Joust right. I spelled Jows. That didn't get me anything interesting. Ports? No. Okay, GameFAQs. Joust. PS3. That came out in 2007. So is that the last Joust port? 2007? What was happening with WMS after 2007? Well, there's no... Oh, wait. 2001 WMS... Making slot machines. Oh, they were just all about slot machines. They acquired a second subsidiary, Netherlands-based gaming company, Orion Financement Company. Financement? Oh, in 2006. So they were rolling in gambling dough at the time that they made that the PS3 version got made. From fiscal year 2006 to 2011, the company's revenues grew from $451 million to $783 million, respectively, and its net income reached $113 million in 2010. The company's revenues decreased to $690 million in 2012. Oh, poor babies. So... yeah, I don't know, they just been hardcore into gambling stuff, basically. No time to make low profit margin arcade game ports. So GameFAQs has Joust entries for Atari 2600, 5270. Of course, these would be standalone versions, not compilations. I guess it came out on 360 as well. But those are the most recent consoles listed, just for a standalone version of Joust, but I kind of knew that. What about games called Midway something? Not Midway. Midway. Midway Arcade Origins in 2012. What the heck is that? That's on PS3 as well. 30 plus games? What? So it looks like it had... Midway Arcade Origins. Arcade compilation released in 2012. Successor to Midway Arcade Treasures. There's a selection of games that were included in those compilations. So that one has 720 APB Archer. So it's got, like, Midway Arcade Treasures. Yeah, there were 3 of those on PS2. So Arcade Origins for PS3 had Joust and Joust 2. Rampage. Beer Tapper. Man, it got low scores. 58 out of 100 from some reviewer. Technical problems including poor controls. Doesn't sound too promising. Kind of want to take a look at that, but anyway, so that was in 2012, still on PS3 generation. Yeah, it's the most recent. I guess they just... well, their revenues decreased in 2012. But they continue to produce video gaming machines, it says. That's gambling though, right? Well, they started doing online gaming in 2010. 2012, they introduced gaming on mobile devices, and by gaming it means gambling. They acquired Sweden-based Jadestone Group, and they were all over getting Nordic companies, then Iowa-based Phantom EFX. New subsidiary, Williams Interactive, in 2012. Was formed to serve the online gambling, I assume, industry. They launched their Facebook social game, Jackpot Party Casino. Premium video slot games directly to online casinos. 12 million customers. Then they got acquired by Scientific Games in 2013. So maybe it's Scientific Games who really doesn't care about arcade boards. Anyway, who knows? That's all I got then. Thanks for watching. Oh, we dimmed out. That's cool. See you later. Okay, well, I'm slow, but I think I figured out who owns the Joust property these days. So, in the opening credits, which I skipped through without paying much attention to when I was playing the game, the opening credits for Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits, it lists the Digital Eclipse team, and you see there, third line down, it's emulation programmer Jeff Vavasour, and technical director further down is also Jeff Vavasour. Jeff Vavasour has done a lot of emulation stuff. So he started Backbone Entertainment's Vancouver studio. This is later. He founded Code Mystics, which he's still at, I believe. He was chief technical officer for both Digital Eclipse Software, who made this game, and for Backbone Entertainment, which was sort of a successor to Digital Eclipse in a lot of ways, although Digital Eclipse is also still around. And that's from his bio on the Code Mystics site. So Jeff Vavasour, has an old website. It hasn't been updated in a while, but it covers a lot of his early emulation work, and like just the tons of game collections that he worked on. A lot of them at Digital Eclipse. Maybe all of them, I don't know. Anyway, that's at www.vavasour, that's VAVASOUR.ca. And so he has a little article about this Dreamcast collection. He says, a port of Williams arcade classics from Windows 95. So there was a previous collection on Windows 95, except without the interviews. So it was sort of a slimmed down version of this Windows 95 one, which had interviews with people. I didn't look that part up. He also said, used my portable emulation core from the Shockwave project. And he's got a separate article on the Shockwave project, and that was these 6 games and 4 other Midway games that were free and playable in your web browser. Which is interesting because then they were selling those same subset of those same games to buy to play on Dreamcast, but even though you could already play them for free in the web browser. And that was on the midway.com site. He has links there, presumably to this free and playable in browser Shockwave version of these things. Of course, Shockwave is no longer like allowed. Anyway, those links now redirect to warnerbros.com, and there it's just about movies and TV. So I was thinking, well, wait, Warner Bros. So I did some more poking around. I realized that the Wikipedia page I was mumbling my way through in this session was the page for WMS Industries, and that was when I was trying to figure out who owns Joust now. But WMS Industries is, I guess, mostly just the gambling side of things, and that, of course, has now gone through myriad name changes and so forth. But today, I thinking about this Warner Bros. Thing, I found my way to, I think I then Googled Midway Warner Bros., and what that Googling led me to was the Wikipedia page for Midway Games, is what it's called on Wikipedia, the particular page. And that page notes that Warner Brothers bought most of Midway Games' assets after Midway Games went bankrupt in 2009. So, and remember this compilation, wait, did this one come out in 2007? No, this was before that. This is a Dreamcast game. So that was well after this Dreamcast collection. So WB bought most of their assets. That's when WB Games got the Mortal Kombat series, which they are still publishing. In fact, on the Wikipedia article for Warner Bros. Games, under the history section, it specifically mentions that they got Joust in that 2009 acquisition of Midway assets after Midway had declared bankruptcy. So, and I haven't found any other trace of them like selling any of those properties. So as far as I can tell, currently it's Warner Brothers Games that is not doing anything with Joust. They actually publish, their actual publisher name, I guess, is Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. At least that's how Moby Games lists them, mobygames.com. And that's the name that is the publisher for that PS3 collection, that 2012 PS3 collection I was talking about, Midway Arcade Origins, which I discovered while I was trying to look this up earlier. So they published that, but that, aside from the Mortal Kombat stuff, which they are still churning out, that 2012 Midway Arcade Origins, as far as I can see from the list of their games on Moby Games, this page 3 part, that is the last Midway, that's the last thing they did with that Midway acquisition, aside from Mortal Kombat, is that 2012 port of 31 Midway games. So I have to get that, unfortunately, and I already bought a used copy off of eBay. So, yeah. So it's Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, or their website is just like Warner Bros. Games. It's all the more confusing American game company names, but those, I guess, they're the ones who have Joust. So dang WB Games. What's funny is I actually worked for WB Games. I guess, or at least under one of these headings, WBIE, as they were known, because they published, or they ended up being involved in publishing. It was actually Sega who were the main publisher at the time. The game I worked on first as a QA lead, then later as designer, The Matrix Online. So my game is mentioned in that article along with Joust. Hey. Maybe that's why I like well, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, wait a second. I knew that. I remember now, that was one reason why, I'm going to have to go look at my notes for the PS3 Joust, because I remember, because a couple of the first PS3 games I got were Joust and also Qbert. And those were both published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. And I saw that publisher name or, logo or whatever come up when I I bought those games on my, own PS3 at home, and I ran them, and I saw that come up, and I said, oh, hey, that's the company I work for now. Because they bought my team from Monolith Productions in something like 2007 or something. So wow, this all just suddenly became very personal to my own tiny silly history in the game industry. Wow, I totally forgot about that. That was the key to the mystery the whole time, and I totally forgot about it. Or wait, no, that must have been post-2009. That must be, well, wait, it couldn't have been. What? Okay, hang on. Okay, I think I worked it out a little. I already deleted Joust PS3 from my the dump I made from my computer, so I had to go back, make a shaky cam video uh, off my PS3. But here's what you get when you run PS3 Joust. This is the shaky cam video I just made. It's on the straight off the PS3. You can see the dust on my screen. So a huge SOE, Sony Online Entertainment logo. So I was working at Sony Online Entertainment when this game came out when Joust came out on PS3 in 2007. And this is partly where Warner Brothers comes in, because Sony Online Entertainment, well, Warner had sold my development team that was working on The Matrix Online, which had been published by Sega, but I was at the game started development at Monolith Productions, where I had been prior to Monolith being bought by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, or whatever the heck it is. So WBIE had bought my development team. We were working on The Matrix Online for them. The game launched and did not become the huge hit that WB Games had hoped. So they sold it. They sold the game to Sony Online Entertainment. So that was in 2005 that they sold it. So I was working for Sony Online Entertainment since then. So when this game came out in 2007, I was at SOE. I had no idea that they were somehow involved in this Joust game for Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers was involved. Wait, no, Warner Brothers was not involved in this. It was Midway that published it on PS3. This was, again, 2007, so Midway had not gone bankrupt and sold their stuff to Warner Brothers yet. Oh my gosh, it's like this huge, crazy triangle, because Midway was still publishing then, but they would eventually sell their stuff to WB in 2009. I had been working for WB in effect since they bought my dev team since 2005, or wait, no, since before that, because they bought Monolith way before that, or no, not way before, around that time. Wait, no, a little before, somewhat before, I forget. Anyway, so WB I had worked for, then they sold my team to Sony Online Entertainment, who was involved in this release of Joust by Midway, who would later sell their stuff to Warner. Oh my gosh, this is a head trip, man. So yeah, it's not. So we'll get to a little more detail about this bit. So it was Midway that actually published it, though, but SOE's logo comes before the actual publisher. And then also you see Backbone Entertainment. So Backbone Entertainment, Jeff Vavasour, who was, key emulation programmer for the Digital Eclipse port of a Dreamcast version of Joust. Let's see, what was the exact thing? He was later the chief technical officer for Backbone Entertainment. Yeah, he was also involved in Foundation 9 Entertainment, which is also named here. And there's Digital Eclipse as well, because we'll see a little more explanation of this. So copyright 2007. This is again the PS3 version of Joust. Midway Amusement Games. That's another name, LLC. So that was the official publishing arm for them in 2007, I guess, for Midway. Portions of this software are copyright 2006, 2007, Sony Online Entertainment LLC, and I don't know what portions. Maybe the online leaderboard stuff. I don't know. I mean, I was working there at the time, and nobody ever told me anything about Joust. We didn't get like free download codes for Joust for PS3 or Xbox or anything. I mean, I was in the Seattle studio, so we weren't you know, we were sort of not really plugged into whatever was going on at the head office of SOE. Maybe the people in the California building got free download codes. I don't know. But it was actually developed by Backbone, who was a division of Foundation 9 Entertainment, featuring Digital Eclipse emulation technology, which Foundation 9 had bought because it's now copyright them. And they're all trademarks of Foundation 9. Oh my gosh. Poor Joust. So, I mean, yeah, I remember I felt a little awkward about it at the time, because, like, you know, I didn't have super fond feelings or anything of SOE at the time. They were just the company that my dev team had been sold to, and now they're front and center, giant logo when I'm just trying to play Joust on my PS3, so that felt a little awkward. So yeah, so this was 2 years before Midway then went bankrupt, and again, they're still working with some of these same people. Jeff Vavasour might have been involved. I didn't look up the credits for this. Maybe I should. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, no, that's a thing. Like, Moby Games doesn't have the credits for this version of Joust. In fact, Moby Games doesn't even have an entry for a PS3 release of Joust. So I'm gonna have to go contribute some info to mobygames.com about there was a PS3 release of Joust, guys. I have a video. I just took of it. Here you go. So yeah, I'll try to get that fixed up. But yeah, so I don't know if Jeff Vavasour was actually in on this, but he was involved in all these companies, and they were still doing stuff for Midway. And there's my company oh my gosh, it's all so weird. So anyway, Joust. Yeah, Joust is cool. But the PS3 version is blurry. That's why I got this Dreamcast version in the first place, and now I gotta go get the other PS3 version that came 5 years later in 2012, the Midway, what the heck is it? Midway Arcade Origins compilation, which appears not to have the blurriness problem, as far as I can tell from a YouTube video. So we'll see how that goes. But I probably, that probably will, for me, make this Dreamcast version obsolete, unless maybe the Midway Arcade Origins version doesn't run well in RPCS3 or something after I rip it, but we'll find out. So yeah, .ch. Hello. Anyway, Joust is what we're talking about. Gosh, dang it. Who had the better version of the logo? You be the judge. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.